What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Black Jedi, aka Willie Fats. I was doing a track last night, and I really liked the bass sounds that I was actually putting off in the track, so I wanted to keep them all in there. But when I was listening to it playback on my speakers, because I was making the track in my headphones, I realized after listening in my sub that I had bass everywhere, and it's kind of clashing, it's real muddy, and it wasn't just sounding right. So I knew I had to apply some EQ, and I figured, hey, why not make a video on it? I know a lot of people out there kind of struggle with EQ in the bottom end, so I'm going to sort of do this on the fly. So I'm going to start it off and let you hear what it sounds like before I did anything. Right now, all I did was load the plugins on each track that I'm going to be working with. We're working in Machine, of course, so here we go. So as you can see, that sounds real deep and kind of muddy, and you got frequencies all down in the bottom end clashing with each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to clean that up a little bit, and hopefully I can keep it under the time limit that YouTube allows me to work with. So here goes nothing. We're going to start with the kicks first. That's sort of my high-end kick, and I want to keep that upperness to it. So, oh, by the way, I use the SPL bass ranger simply because it actually takes the EQ and it just gives you the bass ranges of where a kick drum or a bass guitar or a sub or 808 that you're using. It's going to give you those basic frequencies. So it starts with 30, 65, 95, 170, 230, 500, 800, and 2K at the top end of the crispiness of maybe a kick drum. So that's why I actually use the SPL bass ranger. So that's the plug-in that I'm working with. I'm going to lower the 2K probably on every last one because I love for my bass to stand out, and I use a lot of drumming in my tracks, so I usually don't like a lot of 2K in none of my low end. So you're going to see me actually kind of slicing that out a little bit on every track. I'm going to take the 30 and the 65 out so I have some room for my 808 and the bass that I know I'm working with. So now all I get is that top end, that pop top end on that kick, on that individual kick right there. Alright, we're going to move to the next kick. Alright, same on this kick. I'm going to kind of take out the 2K, and I boosted 800 on the other kicks, so I'm definitely going to kind of cut it out on this one. I'm going to take out some of the 500, and once again the 30 and the 65 we're going to kind of decrease and kind of boost that 95 and the 230 range. There we go. Got kind of a heartbeat sound to it. Let's move to the next one. Alright, once again, we're going to pull out the 2K. Cut out a little bit of the 800. We're going to pull out the 30 and the 65. I think I'm going to boost a little bit in the 500. Now we're going to cut it on and see what we get. Let's give it a little 230. Alright, put a little of that 65 back in. There we go. Alright. Let's move to the last kick that I used. It has a little bit more of that pop, so we're gonna put the 500 in. There we go. Give it that stamp on it. Let's put a little 230, a little 170. Actually, I'm gonna pull back the 500 because I wanted to have it. Here we go. There it is. Alright. It gives it just that tad little bit of pop right there on certain notes that I used it on. Now, let's go and see if we can actually add in the 808. Put that bottom into it. There we go. Now we see that hitting real hard. So we're going to take out the top. Take out that 2K and that 800 out completely. Boost that 30. Come on with that take that 230 out. Cause all I really want is that low boom type. There we go. Now we kind of see how it's becoming just a little bit less muddier than what it was. Now let's throw the bass off in there and see what we can do with it. See how the bass and the actual 808 is clashing? Let's see if we can get rid of that. See, once you clear it up, you can actually find where in some of your patterns where it's not quite meshing quite right, and you can kind of go back in and find those notes and take them out. Now that we got it cleared up, let's see what it actually sounds like once we add the rest of the Now we got like a sort of basic on our bottom low end. We can start adding some more instrumentations and actually have a whole lot better production when you start trying to master the low end of your tracks. You can get a whole lot better production. This has been your boy, the Black Jedi, Willie Fats. See y'all on the next vid. Hey, shout out to machinetutorials.com, St. Joe and Knox Squared. Y'all know y'all got to get over there if y'all want to rock that machine. Alright, I'm out.